I'm Christian Garcia. Lightning fans traveling from St. Pete to Tampa may have a simpler solution. Tonight on Z News, I'll show you why the Cross Bay Ferry might be a great option to get to home games. If you live across the bay, traveling to Tampa will become a lot less convenient. The Cross Bay Ferry is making an early exit. Tired of being late to class? Parking on campus may become a lot easier. I'm Christian Garcia. University of South Florida police are on high alert because reckless drivers aren't slowing down. Tonight on Z News, I'll show you what they plan to do about this issue. If you live across the bay, traveling to Tampa will become a lot less convenient. The Cross Bay Ferry is making an early exit. Cross Bay Ferry is shutting down months early. Owners HMS Ferry says they wanted to replace the current boat with one that's half as fast. Hillsborough County officials say they won't accept this slower ferry because it breaks their contract. Ferry rider Matanya Wyzork says she doesn't like the obstacles this creates.
We should be able to go between both counties without any barriers. Like, it's important for us to be able to use both counties, use all the resources we have, and if one of those resources is public transit to get across the bay on a boat, why wouldn't we use the boat instead of using our car? It just makes way more sense.
Pinellas County officials say the slower ferry would change a one-way trip from 50 minutes to 2 hours. Instead of providing a replacement, HMS says they're okay with ending their contract early. Ferry rider Thomas Miller says he wants the ferry to stay.
I feel like it's something that we definitely want to keep here because, like, the driving sucks to St. Pete.
This was supposed to be the first time ferry services ran all year long, but now riders only have until April 30th. Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority is considering running their own ferry service in October. Details are still being worked out. In Tampa, Christian Garcia reporting for Z News. Tired of being late to class? Parking on campus may become a lot easier. University of South Florida officials say there is a plan to add 300 parking spots for students starting next year. USF leaders say grant money from the state will be used to pay for the project. USF student Chase Theory says his experience getting to class on time hasn't been ideal.
When it comes to USF parking, I'd say that I've had a pretty mixed experience. A lot of times there's a lot of spots taken already whenever I show up to class near the 15 minutes or so before, just because everyone else in my class is already there and most classes take place at the same time.
USF officials encourage students to take advantage of the Bull Runner shuttle to help with parking issues. School leaders say this project has been in the works for 2 years, and once completed, officials will plan a block party. Student government has been pushing for this project for 5 years. USF will evaluate the status of the new parking lot to see if any additional parking will be needed in the future. In Tampa, Christian Garcia reporting for Z News. Live entertainment is for people looking to experience something exciting. Whether you're a wrestling fan or not, you might want to check out this event. This stadium will be packed on Memorial Day weekend. World Wrestling Entertainment will host an event for 4 straight nights at the Yingling Center through May 24th to May 27th. WWE officials say it all starts on Saturday night's main event. After that, Battleground will happen, and Monday Night Raw will begin on Memorial Day. NXT will be the final show on Tuesday and will end WWE's takeover of Tampa. The last time WWE held anything live in the area was at Emily Arena last year, and they have also hosted an event at Raymond James Stadium. The main event on Saturday will air on prime time at 8 o'clock in the evening. Bell time for all 4 shows will be at 7:30 p.m. In Tampa, Christian Garcia reporting for Z News.
What's your problem? What? You literally bailed on me. You said you were gonna be there, and you weren't, okay? That's literally the definition of bailing.
I didn't bail on you. You're the one that drove me to that party full of lunatics, man.
You bailed on me, all right? Literally, Jesse spat on me this morning, and you just bailed on me, and you're bailing on me next year. What is that, man?
So it finally comes out. That's good, man.
Ever since we were little kids, we said we were going to go to the same college, Evan, okay? And now you're leaving to some school in Switzerland, and you're never coming back.
You're making me feel like I'm the bad guy. I got into a good school. Like, what more do you want from me?
Evan, I couldn't even get accepted to any school I applied to. I've been rejected 8 times. And you're going to across the whole world to Switzerland. Switzerland? I don't know where that is, Evan.
How selfish are you? You had no problem letting Jackie take the fall back there, and you clearly don't want me going into a good school.
What are you saying?
I'm done wasting my time with you, Seth. Instead of chasing girls and making friends, I've been sitting here wasting my time with you. And now because of you, I'm going to college as a friendless virgin.
Is this about Becca? Is this about some girl, man?
I like her, man. Not everything's about you.
She's a girl. What are you gonna do? Date for 2 years and then what? What about me? You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to talk to me. But if something is pissing you off, instead of balling it up for 10 years and waiting for something to come out to actually start being a man, why don't you say it with your chest?
Don't touch me.
Tampa Bay Rays will not be returning to the Tropicana Field. They'll be instead playing 20 miles away in Steinbrenner Field. What was your reaction when you heard the news about that?
Well, I wasn't surprised. I knew that they weren't going to be playing in the Trop. I remember when the hurricane happened and I was traveling back from Tallahassee, where I was evacuated to help go remote if my station needed me to, which they did at some point.